We're back with Spiritually Intriguing on RazzmatazzTV.com. I, again, am Cheryl Norman, your host, and I'm still with Bernadette and Kwani. Moments ago, we talked about men abandoning their families and women failing to raise these abandoned children, and we also talked about listening to the opinions of people we don't value. Now I'm going to impose a question to Bernadette and Kwani. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Well, Cheryl, to be perfectly honest with you, no, I don't. And I really wouldn't want to come back here again, because I think going through once is enough with all the ups and downs and problems and different little things that you go through. I really don't want to have to come back and try and do it all over again. So my answer is no. I do not believe in it, and no, I won't be back.
Kwani, I pose the question to you.
Do I believe in reincarnation? Sorta, kinda, no. It depends. It's situational. At times I want to believe that, you know, when someone dies or something like that and you want to still feel their presence, you might say, oh, this reminds me, or, you know, this person was reborn. You have another child and, you know, you say, oh, this person reminds me of this person. They must have came back. So things like that, you want to kind of believe it. Okay. But realistically, it's probably not true. You know what I mean? I don't have any proof I've never died and came back. So
that you know of.
Right, that I know of.
Okay, ladies. How about deja vu?
Oh, I like deja vu. It happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
You want to give an example?
Well, let's say, like, where I live now. I can remember back years ago where I dreamed of living in a red house.
Okay.
And it looked just like the one I live in now. But I didn't realize it until one day I was sitting here and then I pictured myself then and now, and it was the same thing. And I'm like, wow.
Deja vu.
Right. I've been here. So, you know,
okay.
It happens.
All right. Bernadette?
Yes. I have experienced deja vu. Not a whole lot, but with me, it's like if I'm going somewhere or I'm doing something, and it'll be like, I know I just did this, or didn't I do this yesterday? So, yep, that deja vu, some good stuff.
Okay, ladies, do you believe in ESP? One.
No, and that's what, extra sensory
perception.
I don't know, that's a good question. I think there's a scientific answer for that, possibly. Okay. I don't have it for you.
It's more supernatural. Well, let's dumb it down. Do you believe in ghosts?
I like the fear of believing in ghosts. Do I necessarily believe in ghosts? Probably not. Do I think spirits exist? Yeah. But I don't think they're chasing me around the house, you know, standing behind me with a bush knife when I ain't looking, you know.
And that voice you heard was our cameraman. He jumps in and out from time to time. Gives very good comments and opinions.
Oh, I thank you.
You're welcome. Bernadette, do you believe in ESP?
I maybe kind of, sort of. I've never experienced it. I don't know anybody who has experienced it. But from what I've seen on television and in the movies, it makes it seem like it's kind of believable. So I'd give it a yes.
Okay. I don't know if you would call this ESP or not, but I had a dream about my grandmother before she passed away. And her and my grandfather were both in the same nursing home. My grandmother, I saw her in her casket, the way she would look, gray hair, the color of the casket, everything. A couple of days later, she did die. And when my mom and them went to make all her arrangements and everything, when we went to the funeral, and I walked into the church and I saw her, I turned to my mom and said, that's exactly what I saw in the dream. And she, in turn, told another cousin that I had already told her about this. So I don't know if you would call that ESP or not. On the spiritual side, do you believe in prophets, Bernadette?
That's a good question.
Okay, give me a good answer.
I personally have never had a prophet prophesy anything to me that did come to fruition.
Okay.
But I've heard other people say, oh, prophet, prophet, he said such and such and so and so, and prophet said this, and it came to pass. But since I don't have firsthand knowledge of it, but on the other hand, kind of your fortune tellers or palm readers, if you would, they kind of sort of do the same thing.
True.
And I had my palm read once, and none of it's come true yet.
So your answer would be no.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Kwani, do you believe in prophets?
Somewhat. I believe that some people have been blessed with a gift to know certain things and to be, I guess, really be in tune with their senses is that what I think it is. I don't think necessarily it's prophesizing or what do you call it, people, like you said, palm readers or fortune tellers.
And then in some denominations, the Bible speaks of prophecy as being one of the spiritual gifts.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I think people do. Some people do have those types of gifts, and like I said, it's not a matter of being a prophet. I think it's just having a gift, just being able to read things and use your senses to identify certain things that could or may happen. So yeah, I guess I would say I believe in prophets.
Okay, so let me ask you this: you seem to be a pretty good judge of character of people, and I've seen on different occasions where you've said things about people with their character, and it did go in that direction. It took a minute, but it went in that direction. So on that note, would you think that maybe you may have a gift of prophecy or a little ESP going there?
Well, I've been told that before. A lot of weird things do happen to me, and I do have instances where stuff does come true. Okay. Will I ever claim it? No. I just think I'm really, really, really in tune with my senses.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Caller, we have a caller on the line. Caller?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Thank you for being with us on Spiritually Intriguing. The question that I have for you is, do you believe in ESP?
Yes. Yeah, I believe that can happen. I believe people see things and, ESP is when you see things and then it happens, right? Something that happens.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe in that. I believe that, like my grandmother, she used to go to a reader. That's like a reader, people that read and tell you your future, because that's, what that is.
Yes.
But is it or is it not?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yes, I believe in that.
Okay. Did you ever know anything that she told your grandmother to actually happen?
Really, they don't discuss it. I was a little girl when she used to come to the house and they would read their future and tell them what's going to happen. And it wasn't, I was a child then.
Oh, okay.
So don't know, and she never did discuss it with me, because that's something you're not supposed to tell someone when a reader tells you what's going to happen in your future.
Exactly.
That's between you and the reader. But I do believe in that.
Okay. Well, you've been very enlightening, and we appreciate your comment.
And I'm sorry I wasn't prepared.
That's okay. No problem. You did just fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, that's the end of our show. Thank you for watching Spiritually Intriguing on RazzmatazzTV.com. We would like to say goodbye to Bernadette, and we would like to say goodbye to Kwani. That's our show. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.